Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that you all will be fine. Today we'll read unit number 3 of New Oxford Modern English book 2. So let's start. And the title of unit number 3 is The Mice and the Elephants. So we can get the idea from the topic that this story is about the mice and the elephants. So let's start the meanings of difficult words. The first word is agree. Agree means to think the same as someone or to say yes, yani razi hona. The next word is comfortable. Comfortable means at ease or free from worry or troubles, yani aramdeh. Third word is feast. Feast means a large meal for many people, yani dawat. Next word is festival. Festival means a time of celebration, yani tehwar. The next word is herd. Herd means a number of wild animals that stay together as one group. Herd is also called cattle. It means river. The next word is weak. Means not strong or without energy, yani kamzor. And the last word is whole. Whole means complete. Let's start reading. Once upon a time, a king lived in a fine stone palace. After many years, the king grew old and died. Everyone left the palace. Slowly, the walls fell down and soon only the floors were left. So, we have read about a king who lived in a palace, which was made of stones. The king was very old. When he died, everyone left the palace. No one wanted to live there. With the passage of time, the walls were broken and fell down, and only the cracked floors were left behind. Now let's read the next paragraph. Now, in the cracks of the floors lived hundreds of mice. They lived with their sons and grandsons, their grandfathers and their grandmothers, and they were all very comfortable. They played games, had festivals and marriages, dramas and feasts. They were all very happy. So, the broken floors of the palace, as you can see in the picture, were having so many cracks. And do you know, children, hundreds of mice lived in those cracks. They lived there with their families, parents, grandparents, children. In fact, they were living there happily with all their relatives. They were having lots of fun. They were living there openly and they were free from all troubles. And how were they enjoying? Yes, they were having dinners, gatherings, marriages, parties, functions, etc. They also played games and watched dramas for entertainment. They performed different activities to make fun. Let's read the third paragraph. Near the palace was a large lake. One day, in the hot weather, the elephant king came there with his herd to drink water. The whole herd walked all over the floors of the palace. They killed many of the mice. Now, students, let me tell you that the palace was near a forest. And it was a large lake near the palace. As you can see in the picture, this is a lake. One day the weather was very hot and it was a hot sunny day. Everyone was feeling so thirsty and animals were also very thirsty. The king elephant, as you can see in the picture, that he is the king elephant. And how do we come to know that he is the king? Because he is wearing the crown. So, the king elephant or the head of the elephants came to the lake with his large group to drink water. All the elephants walked all over the floors of the palace and a lot of mice were killed under their feet. Actually, those elephants didn't know that mice were living over there. What happened next? The mice were very sad. They held a meeting. "These elephants will kill us all," they cried. "What shall we do?" So mice became very sad when many of their friends and relatives were killed. They gathered a meeting to discuss the matter, that if it continues, then none of the mice would left behind. Some of the mice went to the elephants. They said, "Oh friends, we live under the palace floors. If you walk over the floors on the way to the lake, you will kill us all. Please go along another path. One day we may help you." So students, just take a look of this picture and I will explain you what happened in this paragraph. All the mice decided to talk to the elephants. A group of mice went to the elephants to tell them that they live under the palace floors, and if the elephants kept on walking over the floors, then all of the mice would die. So you are seeing in this picture that these are the mice and they are talking to the elephants about their matter. So the mice said that they asked the elephants very politely to take another way so that they may not get disturbed. So students, the mice didn't quarrel with the elephants. They not only talked to the elephants in a pleasing way, but also ensured to help them in future when they would be in need. So that was the way they talked to the elephants. Now, the Elephant King and his herd listened to the mice and agreed to use another path. So, as the mice talked to the elephants politely, so the elephants decided to use another path. One day, the Elephant King and his herd were trapped in the forest by some hunters. They were tied up with ropes. Luckily, one of the elephants escaped the trap. So what happened? One day the Elephant King was caught in a trap along with his herd or along with his group. The trap was set by the hunters. They were tied up with very thick ropes and it wasn't easy for them to escape or to get rid of it. So students, as you can see in the picture, that the elephants were caught in a trap and the trap was made up of very thick ropes. So, luckily one of the elephants succeeded to come out of the trap. The second last paragraph. He ran through the forest and called the mice. Hundreds of them came to help the elephants. They bit through the ropes and set the elephants free. So students, did the elephant run to save his life? No, he ran to go to the mice and ask for help to save all the elephants' life. And in a very short time, hundreds of mice reached there to help the elephants. They bit through the ropes with their sharp teeth and released the elephants. Now what happened at the end? The elephants thanked the mice and they remembered the old saying, "Make friends, always make friends, however strong or weak." So students, what happened? The elephants were very thankful to the mice to help them in the time of need. Now they were friends and they recalled the old saying that make friends, always make friends, however strong or weak. So there's also a lesson for you in the last paragraph, that be kind and friendly with others. Always make friends with your good deeds. While making friends, never see that whether they are strong or weak, because Even small or weaker friends also prove to be helpful in time of need, just like mice proved to be helpful for the giant elephants. So this was the whole story. I hope you found it very interesting. Now it's time to do question answers. And question number 1 is, why did everyone leave the palace? Everyone left the palace because the king grew old and died. Next question is, who lived in the cracks of the floors? Yes, we all know that hundreds of mice lived in the cracks of the floors. C is, who agreed to use another path? Yes, the elephant king and his herd agreed to use another path. What did the elephants remember? The elephants remembered the old saying, make friends, always make friends, however strong or weak. So these were the question answers. Now it's time to do true and false. The first one is, the king was very kind to the elephants. False. The mice did not help anyone? No, wrong. They were very friendly and helpful. Next is, the elephants thanked the mice. Yes, they were thankful to the mice. The herd decided to go another way. Yes, the herd decided to go another way. And the last one is, the palace was made of bricks. No, the palace was made of stones, so this is false. Now the next question is, put these sentences in correct order. Okay, so let's read. The first sentence is, the mice went to talk to the elephants. Next one is, the elephants were caught in a trap. C is, the king died. D, the mice bit through the ropes of the trap. E, the palace walls fell down. F, one elephant called the mice. G, the elephants killed some mice. H, the mice held a meeting. So students, all of you have read the story, and now we can easily arrange these sentences in order. And the first sentence is, the king died. This is our first sentence. And the next one is, let's see here. The next sentence would be, yes, we found it. The next sentence is, the palace walls fell down. So this is the second sentence. Next, the elephants killed some mice. This is number 3. And number 4 will be, the mice held a meeting. Number 4. And what happened after that? The mice went to talk to the elephants. This is our 5th sentence. And then the elephants were caught in a trap. Number 6. And number 7th will be, one elephant called the mice. Number 7. And the last one is, the mice bit through the ropes of the trap. So there were total 8 sentences and we arranged them in order. Let's read them again and complete the story. The king died. The palace walls fell down. The elephants killed some mice. The mice held a meeting. The mice went to talk to the elephants. The elephants were caught in a trap. One elephant called the mice. The mice bit through the ropes of the trap. So this was question number 3. Now let's move to number 1 of part B. Complete the following sentences in your own words. So we have to complete these sentences and these belong to the story. The Elephant King wanted to live near the lake. The Elephant King wanted to live near the lake. Under the floors of the palace, lived hundreds of mice. HUNDREDS. Hundreds of MICE. Mice. These elephants will surely kill us all. And who said this? The mice said this, that these elephants will surely kill us all. Let us help the elephants to escape. Let us help the elephants to escape. 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 To escape from what? To escape from the trap. Now the next question is, use the underlined words in sentences of your own. Now let's read these sentences first, then I'll tell you the meanings of underlined words and then we'll make sentences. So the first one is, please come away from the fire. Come away from means to go away from some place, यानी किसी जगह से जाना. The next one is, I'm going to call at the post office. Call at means to visit some place. Next is, don't blow out the candle. Blow out means extinguish, यानी बुझाना. And the last is, the elephants could not get away. Get away means to escape. Now let's make the sentences. I'm making sentences for you, but you have to try to make your own sentences. So the first one is, come away from. And I'll make the sentence that, when did you come away from the tea party? Or when did you come away from the meeting? The next one is, call at. I will call at his office tomorrow. Or, so what does it mean? I will visit his office tomorrow. Now the next one is, blow out. Okay, the song will be played when they blow out the candles. And the last is, get away. He was lucky, or Ali was lucky, to get away with only a fine. Now, what are prepositions? Sometimes we use words to show the position between one noun and other. These words are called prepositions. So, when we show the position between one noun and another, whether the positions may be up or down or in or out or under, above, so these are the positions, and these are called prepositions. And all the underlined words in the sentences given on the next page are prepositions. So let's see some examples of prepositions. The box is on the table. As you can see in the picture as well, the box is on the table. So on is preposition here. The man is walking under the bridge. The cat is sitting near the wall. The sailors sailed across the sea. So students, all the underlined words are prepositions and they are showing positions between nouns, one noun and another. The next question is also related to prepositions. You have to fill in these blanks using these prepositions. Okay, let's decide which preposition will come in the first blank. Rahman is coming home dash the market. I think, yes, obviously from is suited here. Rahman is coming home from the market. So we'll write from over here. F-R-O-M, from. And as we have used it, so we'll cut it out. Next is the teacher wrote dash the blackboard. Yes, the teacher wrote on the blackboard. So it will be O-N, on. And we'll also cut it out. Next is Aisha ran quickly dash the hill. Aisha ran quickly up the hill. U-P, up, and we'll cut it out too. Tony tripped and rolled dash the hill. Tony tripped and rolled down the hill. So it will be D-O-W-N, down. This will also be cut. And the last one is left. There is a mouse dash my kitchen. There is a mouse in my kitchen. I-N, in. The next question is also related to prepositions. Copy this passage in your notebook and underline all the prepositions. So let's underline with me. Maria lived near a river. Where is the position? Near. So near will be the preposition. In her garden. In is preposition here. There was a small boat. One day during the monsoon, Maria took the boat out of the garden. Out is preposition. She carried it along the path to the river. Along is preposition and to is also preposition. She put the boat in the water. So in is preposition. She jumped off the bank into the boat. Off is preposition and into is also preposition in this paragraph. Now listening and speaking, read the words aloud. Hat, hate, tap, tape, can, cane, mad, made, Sam, same, Val, whale. Now come to the next page. Complete these sentences using your own words. May I dash please? So you can write anything to complete this sentence, and I am writing here, may I help you please, or you may also write, may I come in please. So let's write, may I come in please. Won't you dash? We may write it here, won't you sit down? Or won't you join us? Will you please? Yes, we can write here, will you please shut the door? Please shut the door. Or you may also write, will you please open the window? So this is the end of the unit. Our exercise is complete as well. Now what you have to do is do the question answers on your notebook and learn them as well. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.